Hi there, and welcome to the Call to Cinema. Hey there, Malcolm, who I'm just
Hi.
seeing right now, and I've not seen earlier today because we've been filming other videos for Halloween.
Oh yeah. First time today, actually.
Are you ready for these announcements? Because I have things to say.
Yeah, I think we've all got things to say, to be honest. I've got a feeling people are coming to the conversation, even they're going to have things to say.
I think they're going to have things to say for these. So, give me some excitement here. So, give me some bewilderment here.
Yeah.
Hey there, William, welcome, man. I want to, if you're watching this video, like, share, subscribe, all that jazzy stuff. Want to super sticker, super chat, donate? Wonderful. Above all else, enjoy the video, have fun, because that's what we're going to try and do. And we got some big stuff coming up on Patreon, so check that out down below. As you'll also see Malcolm's channel in the there too, so make sure you subscribe to that.
Thank you.
Let's
everybody subscribes to me, gets a free song of me singing to them. Dustin in the house.
Hey there, Dustin and Sean. Spawn. Okay, we got. I used to love the comic book. I got to open up my thing here so I can see people's comments. So let's look first at the Blu-ray limited edition 4K plus Blu-ray, because we'll get into this.
Me too, punk wrong.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the cool one. Let's look at this this Child's Play set. So this is the yellow edition.
Yep.
It is 100 pounds. Let's look at the interior art.
I mean, let's just look at this. Let's just look at Tiffany for a second, right? It's the same image of her, right? But I think they just took the jacket off. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna say
so bare.
And
the first disc is a Blu-ray only.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that actually. No, the first film is not 4K. It's only Blu-ray. Punk.
And they hid it because they know most people won't look at the disc thing. They'll get overexcited and just buy it like I almost did. But luckily, I looked down and was like, hold on a minute, what does it say just put it? They must have brought it. I thought, oh, okay, this too is going to be Child's Play 4K. No.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, like, and we do have a 4K. It's not like there's no 4K out there. There's 4K in North America from Screen Factory, which we'll look into afterwards, by the way. But okay, so we got limited edition packaging with new art. I'm not a fan of the art. I'm really not. I can't lie.
Mark Bell fouled this one.
Which is a shame because he's done better stuff. He's definitely done better stuff than this. We got a collector's booklet here, 3 folded posters with original and newly commissioned artwork. I'd only want the original artwork, not the newly commissioned stuff. 4K UHD disc region free and Blu-ray disc that's region B. And that is where we get into this. So Child's Play it's the 2012 master of the film. It's the 1080p Blu-ray. So I don't even think it has all the new features that
it hasn't got a 4K restoration.
So let's do something really quick before I go any further into this. That's the smartest way to do this, Malcolm, is let's go and look at the Screen Factory edition.
All right, let's do it.
So here we have the Child's Play 4K for Screen Factory. The art is significantly better, with a brand new scan, a new Dolby Atmos track, and as you can see, a ton of new interviews.
Yeah, but not in the other one. All the stuff there is carried over. The not new stuff. Lazy.
So, and this is a shock. This is a shock from Arrow. The same as the Bruce Lee. I think it is going to be. Like I say, it'd be kind of.
Somebody said it wasn't reversible cases, so I'm guessing it's going to be because the amount of discs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like those paper cases. That's why it's not going to get reversible.
And to be fair, they look like they will be just from the art.
Yeah. There's not a lot of features on here. This is definitely an older port. This is the 2012 Blu-ray. When it comes to the 4Ks here, again, I don't think there's
It looks like all carried over.
Like everything here looks to be carried over for part 3.
Because there's no move.
Yeah, I don't seeing anything here. Nothing standing out. I like that there's like tactical and unrated for seated Chucky. That's really good. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest. I think that for once, and this doesn't happen very often, the UK got the short shift when it came to the box. I'm looking to see if anything here like kind of stands out that's different or unique. Is there a Cat Ellinger commentary that wasn't on the other ones or something? There's not.
Nope.
There's Living with Chucky. I guess there's that.
Which was already released here on Blu-ray.
Yeah. So, and there's let's look quickly at the other version.
Yep. And it's so different. They made such an effort to change it up.
Oh God! Oh, it's just blue. It's yellow and it's blue, and it's the same pictures. Be serious, no art originals here, man.
And yet they want £100 for this. Ridiculous, and they did nothing. Maybe just the book.
The book is it. The book is it. What else have they done?
It might be cheaper than importing the US version, Spawn, but to be fair, I'd rather import them and get all the extra features and feel like I'm getting a proper package, you know what I mean, than be,
Like, let's dive into one of the others. Let's be fair. We'll dive into one of the other Child's Plays. Maybe the later Child's Play ones put out by Screen Factory didn't have any extra features either. Maybe they just poured over all the same stuff.
Right.
But, holy crap! You serious?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta buy these. Hey there, Dave. Welcome, man.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna buy these when I get to get Canada, which maybe sooner than we think.
Yep.
Which we'll get into in a future video, actually.
Yeah, you're actually flying out 1 minute after this. In 1 minute, aren't you? You gotta leave the chat open and just run out your bags.
Totally do that. Right, that'll make total sense. But no, I'm actually. I looks like fingers crossed. I will be traveling sometime in October.
Ooh.
So in later October, but in October nonetheless. So guys, you may see some Halloween videos from Canada.
And something else you might see is some things that you get along the way.
So you may see some unboxings and stuff like that. You're going to see some interesting stuff. You may see some Spirit of Halloween, some sunrise stuff. All right. So are you disappointed?
I'm very disappointed, and I got to be honest, I didn't realize how much I wanted the Chucky 4Ks until I saw these and was thanking the heavens above that I've got a regional Blu-ray player now for the Blu-ray disc parts of them, because I think it's more worth it than that,
Because it's like, let's get to the one that's not going to disappoint.
I'm excited about this. I love these sets.
These are incredible. I got to grab. I don't have any of these sets.
And they've changed these sets up as well. Instead of them just being in, on the side, right? Yeah. They now have slips over them as well, right?
I like that.
So they look so much tidier on the shelf. Kind of like the the black lace one. I love that cover.
It is look at this, man. Look how cool this cover looks.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it?
We got 4 films here, 4 savage guns. Let's look at the films that are here.
Monkey in the house. Monkey magic. Monkey magic.
We got I Want Him Dead from 1968 with Craig Hill from Bloodstained Shadow here. We got Wrath of the Wind with Terrence Hill. Gotta love that. Anything Terrence Hill's in, man.
Yep.
Lucio Fulci's For the Apocalypse is a really good Western, actually. So I'm very excited to see that one.
I think they've put a Fulci in every box so far, which is awesome.
Which is great. And like, it just goes to show like how good Fulci is.
Yeah.
Like how versatile. I Want Him Dead.
He was a great all-round director, really, wasn't he? It was only his later films were a bit weird.
Yeah, and even those were kind of fun.
Yeah, they were still watchable and fun, but
look at this. Like, there's new features here, like new audio commentaries, new appreciations on this here.
George in the house.
Hey, George, welcome, man. George got me excited with this. Unlike the atrocious looking other ones.
If I know George, he's already got them all pre-ordered.
Did he pre-order the Child's Play though?
Please don't pre-order the Child's Play, George. Please tell me you didn't.
I'm excited. I mean, like, this is a great set. 4 fantastic films. Rosabella Neri in here. 2K restorations from 35 millimeters. High def like Blu-ray transfers, restored lossless audio. We got introductions for every one of the films, illustrated collector's booklet, double-sided poster with some amazing artwork. This the total opposite.
Couch in the house.
Oh, Couch is here, man. Hey. It's a great set. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about this set. All films.
I love it. I love the artwork. I just love it.
And there's more, but they're over in the US.
Yeah, it's only announced 2 things for the UK one. I mean, if you count, like the 3 Chuckies as one,
So we'll look at like the kind of I won't say lesser, but the one I guess people. The Day of the Locust is here with Donald Sutherland and what's her name again? Karen Black, right? I think it's Karen Black.
Hey. Yes, I pre-ordered everything except for the Child's Play because I have the yellow box edition of it. Congratulations, George. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so glad you have that version because this version...
Because there's nothing new, George. There's absolutely nothing new.
Everything you got on those discs, you got on, they're on there. So...
Like, this here's, this is fun. I like... it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, but I remember liking it a lot.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Like, William Atherton is in this one, and he wasn't looking for Mr. Goodbar. So, although we didn't get looking for Mr. Goodbar, guys, we got another William Atherton movie. We got Day of the Locust.
I'm probably going to import that in the Warriors 4K.
I'm actually excited about this. I'm hoping this shows up at Sunrise.
It will.
Look at this.
I love it. I love that artwork.
I love this movie so much. When I was a kid, I used to rent this so often.
I always loved that. I always loved the big speech.
I watched the straight cut of reverse, but now I need kitten videos and a warm blanket. Yes, you do, monkey. And I agree. The speech in this is fantastic. This whole movie. I used to watch a show. It was a comedy series came on called Too Close for Comfort, and then it starred Ted Knight.
Oh no, yeah.
So like the girl in here is the girl that played the one of the daughters in Too Close for Comfort. It's a dark girl.
James Lamar's great in this.
This is so look at this. Look at this artwork too. Like this
I love that. I just like that. Yeah.
And look, they look like they legit. Like although this is kind of cartoony-esque, they look like they're characters. They look like they're
Did you ever play the video game?
I did actually. Did you like it?
I didn't like it that much.
You can't get that. It's hard to get the feel. It's like when you play Scarface, right? It's hard to get that feel.
Yeah. I love in Scarface and when Coop's going on about balls, and you have to earn balls. I just love that. He goes, "You got no balls, man," and all this. I love it.
And of course, there's original art one done here too. So if you want to get the original art too, this is also like.
I wonder how many people have seen this release and gone, "Why did I buy the imprint version?" It was just standard Blu-ray.
Yeah. Were you one of those people? Are you one of those people?
No, I wasn't one of those people, thank God. But I'm saying, there's always those things, isn't there? Like you buy a version from somewhere else, and then next thing you know, a month or two later, it's on 4K.
Oh, it happens all the time. That's why I wait so often. That's why I'm kind of glad that I haven't had to buy anything for a while.
Especially with the classics.
Especially with classics.
Because they'll come at some point.
Yeah, and that's where the good restorations come from. People will say, like, would you, why do you want to buy an old movie in 4K? Because those are the ones that are going to look really good. It's not the new
I
movie
mean,
that's already been digitized uh, in the theater. It's the older
talk,
films that got that are
talking about that, I was reading an article quickly about the 4K of opera, and
okay.
apparently it looks phenomenal.
I'm so excited about that. The only thing I'm not excited about is I think it's Severin,
Yeah, it is.
which means like it's going to be what, like $75.
It'll be one of those limited ones as well. It'll be one of those limiteds that only have like a Black Friday or something.
Oh God.
Apparently, MGM weren't licensing out the first film in 4K. Well, I don't get that though, because they did it for Shout Factory or Screen Factory.
Yeah,
So,
Screen Factory do it. Or they just
but
don't do it for Arrow. It's really strange.
you know, I'm getting tired of Arrow getting these stuff that they're not getting properly. Like, I get the Bruce Lee one because it was coming out anywhere around the same time.
Well, here's the thing though, like Malcolm, if they couldn't get it, like okay, like I get that. If they couldn't get it, I understand that. But here's the thing: if you know you're not going to be able to get this, if you know you're going to have to like cut out on certain other things, up your game for the rest of it.
Yeah, and add
Like,
more to it.
yeah, do some featurettes, put in
Yeah.
some extra commentaries.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look at the second side soon, George.
We are going to look at those, like George, actually as well, because I'm excited about the ones that's there.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this right now. Arrow, stop being lazy with the big things, you know.
Do you kind of blame like the whole Zavi merger thing part of it as part of
A
it?
lot of people do, don't they? I blame them for how the things came damaged at time, because that was terrible with that stuff. But
And way too
I
many
think a
steel
lot
woods.
of it. Yeah, well. The thing is, the only thing I like about Arrow really is that I get, like, if I buy this right now, I'd get $4.50 back in points. So
That's no problem.
technically, it works out, you know, $40.50.
It's such a good movie though. Like it's so worth having. Like in 4K, it's so worth having in 4K. And I'm pretty sure that's all the announcements for Arrow, because it's the Savage Guns is
It is.
US announcement, which they're good. There's good announcements if you don't have Child's Play and you wanted to buy an overly priced one when you could buy this. Like,
If you want to buy something to rip up and wipe your butt with, then there you go. Buy that for £100.
no, I mean, like it's good for some people. Like to be fair, Malcolm. Like if you don't have the Child's Play series, you want most of them on 4K. Then for £100 for like it's 7 or 8 movies, it's not bad. It's it's
I
not
think
bad.
it's good if you've got the first one on 4K and you want the rest and you don't want to pay a fortune for them. That makes sense.
Yeah, like
Right?
but it is still lazy. It is more of a lazy.
I ain't buying it. And I
As
buy
opposed
everything.
to,
And I'm not buying it.
like Savage Guns is here, Warriors is here, Day of the Locust is here, and you know what? All of them, every single one of them, are better put together than what should be a premium release.
Yeah.
Child's Play box set coming out in the UK.
It's
should be
sad because
massive. This should be
it's
massive.
sad. It's sad because people want this for ages from Arrow. And people were so excited when they saw that image, the fate. And
Yeah.
like, ooh, it's about time. Oh, they're going to outdo Shout Factory. They're going to outdo all of this. And then they get up and put like, yeah, right, okay. Disappointment.
And
Even
listen,
the
like,
artwork sucks.
the artwork's bad. I mean, like most of the time too, they're like Arrow is known for doing better. Like they're out Criterion with like the Decalogue and all this type of stuff. And Thief,
Yeah.
they did a much better job with Thief. And this is so sad to see this happen.
Did you
blows
want to
my
quickly show the spotlight on Amazon? Not Amazon, on Arrow UK.
I do actually, because I think that's one of the places where Arrow shines is with the spotlight that they do. So
There you
this
go.
time, this is the Nika Masarakis titles, and as everybody knows that watches my channel, I'm a massive Nika Masarakis fan. They have On of Death, Death Has Blue Eyes, The Zero Buys, Nightmare at Noon,
The
Bloodstone,
wind.
Blood Tide, which has the beautiful Deborah Shelton, Malcolm, from Body Double,
Who's that?
The Wind,
Hold on, who's that?
and .com for murder. Ones I recommend on here that you get if you don't have any of these, buy zero buys like right away. The Wind, automatic buy. Hard to Kill, 100%. Like that's a fun action film with a god.
Ones I recommend. Ones I recommend is go up for me. I recommend Eye on the Deaf because there's great scenes in that. I really love that movie. Death as Blue Eyes I recommend because that's a really strange movie. Go down a bit, please.
No, don't think it's a giallo. Don't go into Death as Blue Eyes. Think it's a.
Yeah, it's not a giallo. I recommend The Wind because The Wind is fun. And yeah, I've always wanted to try Bloodstone, but I haven't seen it. So
we have it in Paris.
I kind of begrudge paying for them. I've got the murder.com one. I haven't watched it yet though, but I got it for slip.
Now, Bloodstone, I remember from years ago. I used to love that film.
Blood Tide's the sequel.
Oh, sorry, Blood Tide. Blood Tide's the one that I like. Bloodstone is like an action, like almost like a Remo Williams, Indiana Jonesy like type thing. But Blood Tide was a lot of fun. There's overall there's some great stuff there.
Oh,
definitely some nice stuff. £9 is pretty good for that. Now, with that being said, does like Arrow have a spotlight in the U.S.? Is it the same thing? They do, and it looks like it's $17 in the U.S. Well, I guess screw us then, right?
No.
But with that being said, we want to look at Second Sight.
Yes, sure.
And it's right here. High Tension. What do you think?
I think it's incredible. I really love the artwork. I love what the book looks like. Here's a story of how I saw this movie. I was talking to a woman in America, right? And I used to crack morbid jokes with her all the time. Like she'd go to me, "Oh, what would you do with this?" And I said, "Well, I'd chop your head off and use it as a toy." Right? It's like humour we had, we were joking around.
Yeah.
And so she said one day, "I watched the movie last night and you're going to love it because of the first 5 minutes." So I went, "Yeah, okay." So she put in the package and it was High Tension. And I watched it because over here they released it as Switchblade Romance originally. So, yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the movie. There's a lot of it that doesn't make sense, but I think you just have to go with it to enjoy it.
I think, like, when a lot of people say, my better half always says that. It's like, she likes it, but she says it doesn't make sense. And I'm like, no, it makes sense because I can't. But there's a reason that it doesn't make sense, which we talked about actually in a video that's coming up next week. High Tension's fun, George. It's a lot of go in blind though. Please go in blind for this one. Would you consider this one a great date movie, Malcolm?
Yeah. Somebody gave me head while I watched it, so yeah.
This was the first movie, one of the first movies I watched with him.
And she loved it, didn't she? She got Frankie after.
Let's just say that, like, I'm surprised, like, we saw each other again afterwards. That being said,
definitely pick up High Tension, George. You'll love it.
Yeah, it is so good. We got to do a format here, UHD and Blu-ray, with main features and bonus features on both discs, which is actually fantastic. HDR10 Plus, which tends to be more the norm for over in the UK as opposed to like Dolby Vision. We get a new audio commentary here, new interview with the director, new interview with the writer. We get interviews with the cinematographer, special effects artist, Alexander Heller, Nicholas, and some archival making featurettes. And we got a rigid slipcase, 70-page book, and 6 collector cards there as well. So
this is going to be a day one for me.
I just got to grab something. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right. This and Chopper, I'm definitely pre-ordering. I'm going to have to pre-order them separately because I don't want to wait for this one to come out for Chopper's released. I should pick up the following really, but I haven't yet. What was the other one? Was there another one announced? Because there was another one of Chopper, right? What was it? Let me look. Someone will tell me if I find it. Have a look. What ones is it? Oh, Ginger Snaps. That's the other one, isn't it? I'm probably not going all the Ginger Snaps because I already have the Australian version. Hey, Alan. So I'll probably not get Ginger Snaps, but I would definitely want to get Chopper and High Tension because I love those movies. I still need to watch Frontiers, which I got in the mail. Session 9. I've got tons of Second Sight movies to watch, and I should really get through them. It was to him for me. Yay.
Somebody's thinking again the Halloween 1995 to 2002 box set. Well, let me.
Is that the 4K one?
Yeah. Let me tempt you.
Yeah, I own that.
Okay.
You tempt him, Aaron. You tempt him. It's good. I pulled everything up to date with my Second Sight tiles. Awesome, George, because they're proper quality. Let me just do this.
So let's get here for a second and do this. By the way, that High Tension looks incredible. This is the set right here. Now, I actually, some people don't like this art, but I actually absolutely love this artwork. For those that don't know, next week from the October 1st to October 6th, we'll be doing and going over every single one of the 6 Halloween timelines. On the 7th day, we don't rest it. On the 7th day, we go to Patreon and we rank them. So if you're a Patreon member, you got to make sure you're there for that because we will rank them live. The timeline ones are pre-taped for your enjoyment. I know that's their spaghetti box set looks amazing. I'm like, what's really nice about this though is even though this is kind of a it's kind of a flameshare box. A lot of the
it used to be 125.
A lot of the Scream Factory stuff becoming it's just a regular slip, right? Not
Be warned, it might not be hard cardboard inside anymore because they changed them, didn't they? After a while, on the other ones. I didn't know that. Yeah, the other one's got thinner cardboard now.
But these here, they have thick cardboard, and what's really cool is you open this one up, this one especially, and you got the 4K of the Curse of Michael Myers theatrical cut. You got the 4K, the producer's cut. You got Blu-ray, the theatrical cut, Blu-ray of the producer's cut. A ton of bonus features. New stuff, too. A lot of new
Crazy.
stuff. Really good stuff on here.
Most of the problems with the ending, Mike. And it's understandable, to be honest, because some of it don't make sense. You just got to go with movies like that, though.
H2O, again. Actually, a really good print on this one here. And the best Resurrections ever looked. 100%. The best Resurrections as ever looked. Whether you're a massive fan of it or you like it a little bit or you don't like it at all, at least it looks good this time.
I'd buy a track if I was you.
I recommend this set. I got it for my birthday this year.
I was lucky. On eBay, somebody had 1 to 5, right, and then 6, 7, and 8, right, and I ended up getting all of them together in the hard boxes and that box for £200.
That's a great price.
Yeah, so I was quite lucky with that.
See, I think High Tension was the only one announced, right? With Chopper, but we knew Chopper already.
But we're going to look at the sale as well on here, aren't we?
Is there much left in that sale? No, a lot of them sold out.
They said they're going to be putting more in.
So there's Absolute Beginners, which is one of my better half's favorite movies, just so to let you guys know. I love the ending, actually.
I know an Apocalypse.
And the Apocalypse, everybody knows, that knows me, knows this is one of my favorites. I've watched this movie so many times. And I know the songs off by heart. Assault on Precinct 13, 40th Anniversary
Classic.
Edition.
Not better than the remake.
Oh, by far. Asylum Standard Edition.
I saw it in my light Asylum. That was a really good one.
It's good. Betty Blue, Breathless, Censor, Standard 2 Disc Edition. But there's some that are still here. Chow Manhattan, DOA, which was I got this on MVD Rewind. It's a really good documentary.
Yeah.
Especially if you like punk music. And I grew up with punk music, so I love that type of stuff.
To answer your question, George, I'm not picking up the Halloween H2O still, but I just don't see the point if I've already got it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the same here. Like Dog Soldiers is here, both the standard
Definitely
and
track.
4K and standard like Blu-ray. Electric Dream. Oh, I used to like Electric Dream so much, by the way. The computer that falls off the dude.
They did say they're restocking this week, so hopefully they'll all come back in.
So keep an eye on these guys because like £8.99, like £8.99 is really good for this. Ghost Story, man, the opening of Ghost Story freaked me out, Malcolm, when I was a kid. Because this guy that scene, where he's in bed with the girl. Oh, jeez.
It's crazy.
That just like gave me nightmares. That was one of them. Speaking of things that gave me nightmares, the cover to Magic. Yeah, it did.
What about Long Weekend? Did that give you nightmares?
No, but I like Long Weekend a lot.
In Bruges, I've got 4K from Keno.
Lake Mungo, I like that one, actually. Did you like Lake Mungo?
Yeah, it was all right.
Next to Ken is a movie I could actually teach film classes. Like 100%. Next to Ken is not only a movie I could teach film class about, but when I do teach film class, Next to Ken is probably one of the films that I do teach class about.
Once We're Warriors is a true classic, if you ask me.
Once We're Warriors.
One of the greatest stories ever told.
But is it as good as Romance?
Well, you know what? Romance is actually the sequel.
Rather by Julie Ducournau, which actually I like that film a lot, actually. Southern Comfort, that's definitely like among the what would you call it? The Hicksploitation, I guess.
Yeah. Slight Grace is a classic and all.
Super Mario Brothers, obviously the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah. My wife actually really likes it.
It's a fun film. The Brood creeped me out when I was a kid.
Canterville Ghost. If you have to buy anything from Sega Side, it's the Canterville Ghost.
I don't think it's my first choice. The Guest I really liked. I really like this movie. This is a movie that made me think
I love the bit in the diner. I love the bit in the diner where he goes, "Where is she?" and he just throws the grenade in. I love that.
This is the one that made me think that Dan Stevens should be the next James Bond. This movie right here. Hey there, Jason, man. Space Truckers by Steve. Space Truckers is fun.
Hey, Bean! In the house.
The House That Dripped Blood. Another fantastic Amicus anthology
I
film.
like John Pertwee's story in that one. You know, the Dracula's Cape.
Pit. Yeah, that was a good one. It's a funny one.
Upgrade, I need to see. I've never seen it.
The Invitation. This is such a good movie. Like, I went in blind to this movie. I hope this one comes back in saga. Have you seen The Invitation, Malcolm?
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen the film's called The Invitation. That's what I was looking at.
Okay, don't look any, like, if it comes back in, buy it, like, immediately. Don't look up anything about it and just go in blind.
Yeah, that's what you should do in most movies, to be fair, but most people don't, do they?
This was one that I went in blind, and man, was it a great experience. What a great experience I had with that film.
What's that? The Slipper and the Rose. Everybody needs to buy that. I highly recommend it if you want to see something horrific.
Upgrade is a movie that surprised me. Again, this is Lee Winnell, guy that was like acted in Sonic.
Yeah.
But like this was a good movie.
I might try and get the 4K of it because I want it, but I know Chef actually did a 4K for it.
Yeah, and it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. The ending shocked me.
Yeah.
When a Stranger Calls, I have the limited edition of this one, and this does have the sequel on there as well. And I'll say right now, the sequel is just as good. Sarah do NTSC Region 1 physical releases. They do actually, because there's an Arrow US version. Site.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra. Yeah, the good Extra movie.
I need to watch Extra 3 actually, because I've got that.
Well,
The best one.
Third
time's the charm. It's technically not even really a sequel.
Did you watch it? Have you ever seen it?
No.
Well, there's a watching it, and there's a need to. That's two totally different things.
Oh, Bain says, I'm ready for the Vinegar Syndrome October announcements. Early guess is Mother's Day 4K. I know a lot of people think it's Rabid Grannies, don't they?
God, that would be not interesting. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big fan of that film.
Well, maybe it's Killer Condom 2. The lost one.
Well, I'm going to
I can see it now. Killer Condom 2, where the condom got lost. Ken, did you hear Robert Rodriguez said, oh, okay. I went even to us. So, that sounds amazing. Just knowing that it's sold out, most of it, you know?
Yeah, it's a great sale. There's definitely like a lot of stuff there. The other one to look at is Eureka, by the way.
Eureka! There's 2 new announcements. Technically 3, because they've announced the standard police story set.
Which is nice that they're printed into their like the regular edition. But
I think I like that case more.
We got the Fall of Eiko Castle. You know this one?
I'm hyped for this. This is Kenji Fukusaka, or Saku, or however you say his name.
Yeah,
I might masquerade it, but he did a lot of the gangster movies and that.
I haven't seen this one, so this is one I am excited about because I don't know it.
Nope, Jason, it's not Mimic, it's Phantoms.
It's
Phantoms. It said well-respected director. Ben Affleck's in it. It's a well-respected director.
The director is not well-respected. The director is Joe Chappelle.
I didn't say it. It said a real-respected director. It didn't say who directed it. So it could be Ben Affleck in it. So there we go. I'm going with Phantoms all the way.
That would be such a disappointment.
So would be getting Mimic without being the trilogy.
Yeah, no, still Mimic's the best of those 3 films. So yes.
Yeah, but I'd rather it if it was complete, to be honest.
But you want to be Have you seen Phantoms, Malcolm?
Yes, I've seen Phantoms. It's brilliant.
You've seen Phantoms and you wanted to be Phantoms.
Yes, because when I was a kid, Phantoms and Mimic were in a VHS double set together.
And one is significantly better than the other.
Yeah, Phantoms.
No, Phantoms is bad.
Phantoms is brilliant. It's Phantoms. I'm telling you right now, it's Phantoms.
It is so.
Jason says, Clue said, okay, it's not Phantoms. Well, we'll see, won't we?
And here's the thing: if it was Phantoms, I would totally lose faith in it. And I would lose faith.
You already haven't.
That would be the. I've had Cardona, like Showgirls became a VSU. If Phantoms is an exciting title for November, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
George says this Wednesday coming, I'm going to order my very first ever anime Blu-rays. I can't wait. Nice. That's exciting, George.
Did you send him a list, like you said you would list something like that?
Yeah, I did. I sent the list. It took me a while because I've been so busy with things, but I sent it. You know what? I'd rather the faculty. To be honest, I like the Famke Jason in that movie.
There's someone we can agree on. Faculty was really freaking good. I love Faculty.
I love Faculty. When I was a kid, I wouldn't say Faculty. I'd say, the swear word.
Yeah.
But I hope it is the Faculty.
Casino Raiders. Again, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you're liking in the Asian cinema department, aren't you? With knowledge of me.
Like I'm very much like there's certain like people say, well, you've seen everything. Like no, there's whole genres of movies that I haven't seen a lot of.
Did you watch Knocking?
Which one?
Knocking, the Swedish film. It was a partner label release, but you might have watched it.
I got it. It's in Canada.
Okay.
It's a yellow veil. It's one
Yeah,
I
I
really
watched
want
it.
to
I
do.
watched it today. I watched it today.
Did you like it?
I really liked it.
Okay. Don't tell me
It
anything
maybe
about
it's
it.
very. I won't tell you about it. All I'll just say is it's very claustrophobic and very, very tense.
Like it's at my dad's. Like I ordered like some vinegar syndrome during the 10 for 10 sale, and that was one of the ones that I
Yeah,
picked up.
that was one
It
of
was
them.
my
Yeah, it was
first shot of
worth
it.
$10. I'll give you that.
It's it looks really good. Joe Chappelle got the multi pick deal for yes. Basically, he wasn't a horror fan, as far as I know. And remember, this is secondhand information. Like, no, but I'd heard that he did not treat the cast of Halloween 6 good at all, and especially Donald Pleasance, who was sick at the time, who didn't have to come and do it. And I have a serious hatred for that guy because of that. Like, maybe it's all not true. Maybe it's all like hearsay. That's not true. But from all the stuff I heard, the way that he treated the actors and stuff, I just got no respect for that. The guy went on to spend most of his time doing like CSI episodes. But I massively I literally this is one person that I don't want to see in a convention because I feel like I'd have to say something. Because Donald Pleasance, I was a massive Donald Pleasance fan. And to have a guy there like at the end of Donald Pleasance's career to oh, Donald Pleasance is boring. Let's take out Donald Pleasance's scenes. Let's treat him like crap when he's sick and he's making your movie. And you're
How
just
can you call someone like Donald Pleasance
when
boring?
you yeah, and when you're just like he's coming in.
Yeah, he did.
I heard that he treated Daniel Franz really bad. I heard that Farron's wrote multiple endings, none of which were used. None of which were used. Yeah, it's like we joke about that. Like Malcolm talks about Phantoms a lot because he knows I hate that director. It's a running joke. But yeah, like I've actually got a T-shirt there from of a film he directed, Bloodlines. But I like to say my Bloodlines T-shirt is from from Jeff Yeager's cut of the film. But yeah, no, I definitely have like a major hate.
I'm going to say this, Bain. I hope Dracula 2000 comes out from Vinegar Syndrome because that's one of the greatest Dracula movies of all time.
I love that film. It gets so much hate, and I don't know why it gets the hate.
Yeah. Joe Butler's so great in that. As a modern, a lot better than when Dominic Purcell was Drac in Blade Trinity. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was not good, man.
And please don't let them release Children of the Corn 4 to 8. That'd be terrible.
Oh. If they can release the Cardona collections, Children of the Corn 4 to 8, like, I'm not going to lie, man. I love me some Vinegar Syndrome. But this year's been questionable. There's been some time. There's been like, what's that song? God, nobody's going to remember it's but me because I'm old. Things that make you go, Vinegar Syndrome has done some of those things that make you go,
Well, it's not that long, is it? I mean, we'll be covering the day as well, won't we? When they say the reveals,
we'll be live for the announcement. It's Sunday, and it's here's the thing. It's a big day for us because on Sunday, if you're a patron member, the very first actual Halloween horror challenge drops with me, you, and Dad. And it's and I will say right now, it's massive. I'm going to toot my own horn. It's a massive improvement over any of the stuff that we did with the challenges beforehand. I worked really hard on editing it together.
Well, you were getting used to it, weren't you? Messing around a bit, and you found the perfect formula.
And aside from that, the first episode of Halloween Horror Timelines comes out, and the first day, we've already taped it. And we're talking the zombie Halloween film. So very first day, it runs about an hour long, and we get into Halloween and H2, and give our thoughts on it, and going into see these films differently than we saw them before. Not as comparisons to other Halloween films, but has its own entity. And you may be surprised with some stuff we say.
Yeah,
So
I think you'll like it.
the first is going to be a big day, and it heads off like a whole month of Halloween, where we're going to be talking a whole bunch of like stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming up. Me and Malcolm and my dad is hoping to pop in for some of these videos. So you are going to get a whole lot of a lot of content. If you like Halloween content and you like horror movies, then and you might even get a little bit of diving into a little town by the name of Twin Peaks. So we'll have that as well. So a lot of stuff coming up.
So yeah, Casino Riders is really, really good. I recommend that. I've not seen the Fall of Echo Castle. It's been one that's been on my to-watch list. And another thing, if you're in the UK and you buy from Eureka, if you buy both of them today, it's £33 instead of whatever it would be if they were together. $55.98.
That's a good like price.
Yeah.
Police Story.
Existence could be the no film. Oh, I hope not. I never liked Existence. I think that's his weakest movie.
It is one of the weaker films, and it's like I don't mind it, but it is one of the weaker films in his lineup. To be fair,
the last time I saw it was a long time ago, so now I'm old, it might be different. But at the time, I just remember sitting there thinking, you know. And I love a lot of David Cronenberg movies.
That's why, like, as we found out recently, going back and looking at a film through new eyes can actually change perception.
Through hungry eyes. Hungry eyes.
Let's look at Umbrella.
Ooh, Monkey Shines.
Monkey Shines is I have a story on Monkey Shines. I cannot say it on again.
I will tell that story for you because I know it.
No, you don't.
So when Aaron was a young teenager, right, his middle name was Monkey Luffy, like in One Piece, right? And he met a woman who said it was called Shoeshine Girl. When after a while, he got really upset because his grandpa was a massive tall guy, like in as you see in One Piece, right? And she said, "Does Monkey want shines?" And he said yes. And to this day, Aaron's never been the same. You've even got the Luffy hat.
Are you going to buy this set?
I already own it.
Like,
I already own it, so I probably won't buy it.
Like, I got the Scream Factory one, so I don't see myself buying another one. Like, it's a good movie. It's a good movie, but it's not like.
I put the
Eureka
version.
Said previously, like, I don't need everything to have like a special edition. We talked about this with Umbrella before, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think, hey Josephine, I think if I'm honest, I would love to have it, but I know I'm going to get customs charges, so you know.
Same thing here. I like Stigmata, but I already have Stigmata. And I don't think I need another one. Now, there's an exclusive audio commentary. That's actually very interesting. And I like this. Here's the thing. If I went to, here's the honest to God's truth. If I went to a store, and probably at Monkey Shines, because I'm okay with what I got. But if some of these special editions were there, I'd probably pick one of them.
Yeah.
What the hell? Rib Spreader?
Yeah, that's great, that film.
Have you seen it for real?
No. I'm thinking it's an SOV. I'm thinking it's an SOV.
Of course it is. Monster Pictures. It's gonna be okay. All right. It might be great, guys. You know, support it.
I'm not going to buy Rib Spreader because I've got a friend Television's going to announce it next week.
Monkey Shines. Ragnar's not a fan of Monkey Shines. He said it was a bore. A lot of people thought that Ragnar. I actually liked it. But I was like, I'm definitely not the majority when it comes to Monkey Shines.
Well, Josephine, you've watched a lot of movies. Last Horror Express, Dangerous Minds, Body Doubles, Son of Flubber, Orson Welles, The Trial. The Trial. I need to watch that. I've got the 4K of that. Todd Branning's Unknown, The Devil's Reign, and Bringing Out the Dead.
Well, there's some good films there,
Impressive.
especially Body Double. Just saying.
I almost bought this talk to me, but the hand isn't right. It doesn't look anything like the one in the movie.
This is resin, right? The hand is like. I'm guessing. I hope it's not
so.
glass. It'd be hard to like transfer.
It's got a great ending. The movie. It's got a great ending. I liked it. Oh, it has got it on it. Okay, it's got the writing on it. Okay, just
I don't know if it has a writing. You can put writing on it yourself. I think you can put writing on yourself.
Oh, paint marker be pointing. Oh, that sucks.
Well, you know, you can.
I might
use
as well just go. I might as well just do a plaster cast of my own hand and point it down, mightn't I?
You can use the hand for many, many things. There's a sale apparently. Let's see it. Let's check the flash sale real quick because there's not a lot.
Pretty basic titles.
The 6-shooter classics aren't bad.
I mean, they're not bad if you're in Australia and you want to get them, but most of them are available easily most other places.
Yeah, the ones I can say like that are good here. These Drive Deliriums, like those are ones I would definitely.
Her smells good.
Her smell, I got the one from Vinegar Syndrome. What was it?
Me too.
Was Gunpowder and Sky?
Dark Star, I think.
Was it actually? I got it here anyway. Because I'm a fan of that. I love the set that came out for that one. Now there's decent stuff here. Nothing like really stands out. Like
I got that outpost pre-ordered. So let me tell you this, guys, quickly. I've made a couple of orders from Umbrella, and they still haven't shipped any of them.
Well, to be fair, man, they're having some crappy luck with physical media, like in Australia, like some crappy luck.
They are.
But I think we can all agree that this amazing artwork for Charles Plot.
I could have done better than that. I could have done better than that while sitting on the toilet.
Like, I mean, if these were like cards, like the kind of just like art cards with the film or something.
That wouldn't be too bad, would it?
Yeah, unlike and the actually had the original art. But I got a feeling these are all, from the look of this, and you could correct me if I'm wrong here, Malcolm, that this is going to be like these thin
disc trays.
Paper cases, right? With,
disc trays.
Like Indicator does for some of their stuff, and there's a lot in there.
Which if they are, it sucks.
Yeah. Like I like these.
There's no reversible artwork. There's no reversible artwork. So if that's the case, that means they're disc trays.
Well,
because they always do reversible artwork.
There can be artwork on the inside, I guess. Like because Indicator does artwork on the inside.
But it's going to be like a shot of the movie or something. Maybe the poster inside.
Indicator plus posters.
But I mean, if you had these on Blu-ray, you'd want to turn them over as soon as you got them.
Yeah, you would actually. Oh man, yeah. What were they thinking? I'm sorry, they botched this one big time. I love these films. I want everybody to be able to watch these films in the best way. I like the later films. I'm a massive fan. I like Curse of Chucky, Call of Chucky. I think those are really fun. I'm one of the people.
I think they're really good.
I think Seed's hilarious. It's so funny. And I think people don't get like just how funny Seed is. Like when like Chucky's got the Fangoria mix.
Yeah.
That is a good scene.
I do like Seed of Chucky because I like the whole dynamic of their kid, and the fact that the kid doesn't know what they are and all this because they're a doll,
Like, and he thinks like he's China, like he's Asian, right? I was made in China. I'm Chinese. Konnichiwa.
I love how demented he looks as well. He looks more psycho than Chucky does.
He does, and it is so cool. And I love the way, I don't know if you watched the series yet, but I love the way that we get a bit of that in the series. Josephine asked Malcolm, "What's your thoughts on Mad Monster Party Air?" I actually really like that one.
Let me have a look, just so I can say. I can always tell by the poster.
It's
I
a
watched
ranking
so many.
bass.
You know what?
TV.
That's the Boris Karloff one, right?
Yes, the ranking bass one.
I watched it yet, Josephine. I've got the Blu-ray. I got it recently. I got the Region A Blu-ray, but I haven't actually watched it yet. Sadly,
You'll like it. It's fun. I grew up. It's been months I grew up.
when I do watch it, I'll bring it up in the chat and let you know. Talk about what things. Do you want to see what new things I got in the mail?
Yes, I would actually. Let's
Okay.
see Malcolm's things.
Okay, I'm going to get my bits out. So, first of all, in case people are wondering, yes, A8 Films are sending replacement discs. These are the replacement discs for the 4K and Blu-ray because somebody said the colouring was wrong or something. So, you know, on the transfer. I got Gregory's Girl from BFI, 4K.
That's a nice one.
I was actually in HMV looking for this and they didn't have it. So, that was weird. I picked up this one, which people will know when they watch the thingy. And this is The Guard from the Underground. This is a third window release from, what company is it? Director's Company is like the company that released the film and, you know, for when they did it because it's old. That is one of the best things from what I've heard. My friend Alex, he told me, you've got to buy it, you've got to watch it. So I went, yep, I'm gonna. Then I got Radiance's The Dead Mother, which finally came. Oh, and Scream and Scream Again.
I like that.
But you also got a membership exclusive, and that was this Radiance Notebook. What? Oh, so good.
Where's the Radiance part of the notebook?
The Radiance part is right down there.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
pretty.
and they said this was worth. They said this was worth $7.99.
All right.
Me, I'm like, yeah, you got that 50p, didn't you? But anyway, you know, and 1883, which is the origin story of Yellowstone.
You know, I haven't watched.
Which I'm
much
sure.
Yellowstone.
What's
I know
that?
George is a massive fan, but I have not watched much Yellowstone.
I've not watched any of it, but I got this origin story because it was on sale on Amazon. So, you know, because I hear George always saying how much he loves the show. So, yeah.
Michael Gambon, rest in peace, Michael Gambon. A massive fan of Michael Gambon, actually. I remember The Singing Detective, which was remember Singing Detective?
Yeah.
That was brutally, but it was a good one. By the guy did lipstick on your collar, right? But man, did that, like, because he plays Raymond Chandler and it's like going through like he's very sick and he's going through all like good stuff.
I was really upset when he passed because I was like, a lot of people don't realise how important he is to actual films. You know, he was 82 when he died, right? But he's been in some real classics. He might not have always been the main person. Like he was in Layer Cake, you know, and he was in other stuff, and he was fantastic as Dumbledore.
Like that's what unfortunate. Like not unfortunate, I guess, but like for a lot of people, for the younger generation,
that's what I remember.
That's what he's going to be. Like he's going to be Dumbledore. Like or like Trek says right there, he was in Doctor Who, in the Matt Smith Christmas episode.
He was in my grandma's bedroom.
Is that a movie?
It was a joke.
Okay, no, I actually did no. By the way,
he was in my grandma's bedroom. Yeah, my grandma.
My grandma's bedroom. Actually, I like that.
It does sound like a film title, doesn't it?
It does. It does sound like a film title. I like it. No, I'm gonna have to make Sleepy Hollow. Actually, that's one of the best of the Tim Burton films, and it's a homage to the Hammer films of the day, and it really does a good job of it. And Gosford, sister-in-law's favorite movie.
Are we going on Full Moon?
Oh yeah, we are actually. I was just like catching up with some of the.
Sure. Yeah, I just wondered. No, I just wanted. That's okay. We're gonna answer these. I don't mind. I'm just.
Apparently, you're rubbing in.
Plays Robin Williams' uncle in the movie called Toys. Toys. Let me tell you something. Toys, underrated masterpiece. Same as Popeye. From Robin Williams.
Popeye is a freaking fantastic film, and I don't care what people say about it. Like, oh, I don't like Popeye. No,
that film just you know what Popeye feels like when you watch it. It feels like you dreamed the perfect Popeye live action. That's what it feels like when you watch it. It just
It's
feels
such-
like
it's
everything
so
your
good.
mind would come up with.
People don't realize how good Popeye is. Like, you need to rewatch it. People need to like reevaluate Popeye. It's like such good fun.
Like I always say, if you really want to see a perfect version of a live action Popeye, Eric Sang in The Dragon Lives Again.
Well, that's obviously the best Popeye of all, right? I gotta
What's that? Oh, okay, Malcolm,
I gotta
you're rubbing
verify
it
my
in. You
age.
know it, Chloe. I thought
gotta
you got
verify
them,
my-
George. I thought you got them before me. I'm sure you did.
Full Moon. What the hell? I'm trying to go to the website.
I had a screen name years ago called Popeye, and it wasn't because of the character either.
Because you like Popeye chicken.
Oh no!
Popeye chicken is just so damn good.
Oh dear.
Go to Full Moon Direct right
dear.
now. I'm
They've
going to
got
Full
a-
Moon, friggin' like Jess Franco stuff. Where's the sale at?
The sale is hidden because I found it earlier.
Yeah, like I said, what the hell, Full Moon? Hot chicks for this deal.
It's the boat. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. You need to go to fullmoonhorror.com. Right, and then there's a BOGO sale. Buy one, which is all
Thank you.
DVDs and DVD sets are half price when you buy 2 or more. And it ends on October the 2nd.
Why are there so many friggin' websites? Let's go to the
I might
BOGO.
have to buy some of these.
So let's see if we can get Malcolm to buy some movies here. Just go blank yourself, okay?
Oh.
I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to like the Full Moon and the horrible website. I think the Charles
I
Band
think
doing the top
somebody-
best movies out of order for 4K.
I think
I'm not surprised.
I think Zombie versus Strippers has got to be a winner.
So the Evil Clergyman, which is a short film, you can pick that one up. Actually, this was a featurette on one of his other releases, but you can buy it on its own. You want to? I do recommend. I am 100% serious. Malcolm, have you seen Dream Maniac?
Hold on. Dream Maniac.
Have you
No.
seen it? Oh my God. You have to see Dream Maniac. I'm not sure if my dad's here. Dad, speak the hell up. Because VHS era, Malcolm. You know, it's the era of Nightmare. Picture it. It's the era of Nightmare on Elm Street. So many big movies, sleeper hits that are out, and this movie comes out. We rent it. I'm at my dad's. By the time the movie is over, we are watching the credits, crying with laughter. It is that insane of a film. We get to a point where they're saying like transportation. And my stepmom, Tina, looks at it and she says, "Where did they transport people from? Piggyback? Like there's nowhere to go in this movie." Do I think people should own it? Oh my God, yes. It is not a good movie, but you won't forget it. It makes no
Is this
sense.
the version? Is this the version you have?
I don't have it now. I used to have it. I need this movie again.
But it was this version? Because I was going to say, because you'd be able to say what the print's like.
Oh, it's the print will be okay. It's Full Moon's Grinders collection. They're normally okay prints. They're like I got a few Grinders collection ones. They're gonna be like
Okay.
not like gonna be super. But I'll be honest with you, you're not gonna get it somewhere else. No, I don't want them to send me notifications. But you see that character on the screen? Not in the movie.
Yeah, that's
Not in the movie.
looks like Clint Howard.
Not in the movie.
Oh.
It's a. Do you want to get? It's a succubus character. And
Hold on a minute, Aaron. Hold on a minute. George, I got to flex a bit because you're not getting it to October the 7th. So there you go.
I love the Evil Bong. Oh, Ellen knows my hatred for Evil Bong. So obviously, Nothing at all wrong with Booga Booga. That's not problematic at all. What was he thinking, Malcolm? What was Charles Band thinking? Like,
I don't know what he's thinking. It's like, what the hell? So racist.
it is. It really is.
Leech Woman was, by the way, Leech Woman was the best puppet in Puppet Master other than Blade and Pinhead. Oh, and Tunneler. We've got to talk about Tunneler. I love Tunneler. And Six Shooter. Six Shooter was great.
I used to love Torch, but didn't use one. Torch is brutal.
Torch is great.
Torch is the one like with the kid, right? Like Torch doesn't give two, he'll do it all. I like that.
Well, you remember Blade is Richard Lynch.
Oh, yeah. Although Blade was actually not based off of Richard Lynch. It was based off of Kinski, but Richard Lynch played that role.
Yeah.
Arcade.
Unlucky
I really
Charms.
liked Arcade. There's another
classic, Unlucky Charms.
Did you like Unlucky Charms?
Don't know, I've never seen it, but it looks like a classic.
Yeah, there's some nice charms in that one. Legend of Wolf Woman.
I do like Ginger Dead Man, actually, Alan. He comes around mine and I eat him.
The Ginger Weed Man? Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it.
God.
Ginger Weed Man sounds amazing.
The Jess Franco collection on DVD should not be $80. I'm just going to put that out there.
It's not. When I tell you something, I did one of these sales and they messed up and it was $6.95 for that whole set. For the first 4 minutes.
Did he honor it?
Yeah.
That was good. Shadow Zone. This is like the Empire Pictures. This is not a full moon. It's actually Empire Pictures. Empire Picture Days.
What I like about these covers is you can tell they didn't make any effort with them.
Oh, yeah. It's just the covers that didn't make any effort. Everything else.
Favorite performance by Ian McShane. Ian McShane's best performance, I would say, is probably in Lovejoy.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I would say. I love Lovejoy. Like people are going to say like the Western show, but I'm going to say Lovejoy.
The thing is, when you watch Ian McShane anything, it's just phenomenal.
But what about Passion of the Crust?
Passion of the Crust. Let me tell you about this. They had an alternative cover where he was actually on a cross like this, and he had the crown of thorns on his head. I remember showing Donna that. Yeah, seriously. And I remember Donna freaking out. Because obviously it's, blasphemic. But brilliant. Once they got rid of it, I don't think Gary Busey's in all of them, but Gary Busey was incredible. See, it says pie cover.
Oh, he's only in the first one. He's not the voice for most of the movie, actually. He's just the character in the first film. But someone else, I think, does the voice for most of it, and he never comes back.
Alan says, Leprechaun, FUC, you Lucky Charms. He didn't like it.
Well, what happened, Alan, is that Lucky Charms actually initially had a deal with the movie Leprechaun, like a product placement deal. And they found out what the movie was about, and they pulled out and decided, nope, we're not going to be supporting the original Leprechaun film. So that If You Lucky Charms line is legit. The producers of the film telling Lucky Charms that they can go.
You know who else did that? You know who else had that issue, didn't you? Corona Zombies. Corona came, made a deal, and then they left once they saw this movie was coming out because it was misguided.
What a horrible taste.
What is that? Puppet Master Blitzkrieg Massacre. What the
Remember, Malcolm, when Full Moon was a company that was good?
Yeah.
Guys, if you're young, this used to be a company where you would go to the video store and you'd be excited if a new Full Moon movie came in. You didn't have to dread
Puppet Masters.
It wasn't.
Puppet Masters were phenomenal.
Oh, most of them, like the first 5, I like. a lot. The sixth one, no. The
Yeah.
first five are great.
Because
But
they're all
here's the
stop
thing.
animation, but they don't do stop animation properly anymore. They just hold them and move them. It's annoying.
Yeah, we can make a Puppet Master movie at this point. We can get some Barbies, man, make a Puppet Master movie at this point. It'd be better.
Yep.
At least it wouldn't be, and it probably wouldn't be as like, I don't know, or like whatever kind of like weird thing they're gonna do with Ooga Booga or something like that. Barbie and Ken saved the Tiger King. Are you serious? Is this a movie? This is a movie. This is a
Yeah.
movie. What the hell, Mo? What the
I
hell?
love how the tiger has a face mask on as well.
Oh my god. So Bad Channels is really good and got some great music. I recommend that one.
All right. Do you recommend Zombies versus Strippers? Because I know that's your type of movie.
I recommend skipping Buzz Eyes. I haven't seen it. Like, let's be honest with you. I like
I've
the
never
guy
seen a
next to-
Trancers. I've never seen a Trancers movie.
Are you serious, man? Oh, the first three
Yeah.
transfers are really good. Three is my favorite. Andrew Robinson, you know, from like Hellraiser and like
Yeah.
Dirty Harry. So he's like in part three. Great in that film. First three Transfers movies to me are like baller. They're fantastic films.
Yeah, I'm hoping to find them on sale because they're on Blu-ray over here, the first three.
Well, here's the thing. My cousin Raj, a massive fan of Transfers, and I was in Thought there in Covent Garden, and I saw like the set put up. I think 80 films put out for Transfers, and so I grabbed it for him. I should have grabbed them for myself too, actually, at the time. But I just
Should have
wanted
gone to Chinatown. When you were in London, you should have gone to Chinatown.
Did I go to? I
You
probably-
could have got a whole lot of knockoff DVDs there.
Could you?
Yeah, they have shops sometimes, like behind the counter. They have knockoff DVDs of films you can't even get.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Here you get.
Only
here's
Charlie
the-
Brown is letting them remake Transfers.
I got to do something here. I got to see if it's still there. What was in the movie? Is it recorded film? Okay. Yeah. All right. So, what the? Okay, I was going to say that happened. So this is Tourist Trap. The DVD is the uncut way to get this one. Pit in the Pendulum. So look at this cover here, Malcolm, right?
Yep.
Iconic Full Moon cover. This is the Full Moon art, by the way.
Yep.
The initial original Full Moon art. So a few years back, this got released. Look at this. And look at this.
Whoa!
And look at this.
Oh, that's
Oh,
like
look at this.
that's like Female Vampire and Dracula's Love. You know, Paul Naschy, Great Love. They
Yeah.
have the same cover.
It's such a. It was such a. It was a big deal back. Like people like mentioned it. They kind of like shrugged it off, but like, it's just saying.
George
Killer
George says, I know everyone wants to have a Nightmare on Elm Street 4K.
They do, but
Actually,
I'm
that
worried
would
that
be
they're
awesome.
going to do like Chucky now. That's our problem now, George.
Oh,
Now we're
Sean
scared.
says, I might cancel my order since I've talked myself out of it now. What order?
What order is that, Sean?
For real, no
They can't
joke.
even
Goldilocks
fill
and the
the
Three
order.
Bears Death and Porridge horror movie is coming out in 2024. Well, if it is, it may have some nudity in it because I'd love to see some hairy action.
Subspecies is here. Which is a good title.
And that's what's going to happen if I get my wish on that Goldilocks movie. There's going to be some subspecies.
1, 2, and 3.
Stitches.
Stitch. Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity.
Skullheads, that looks great, doesn't it?
And Shrunken Heads. Shrunken Heads, not a very good movie, but it's okay. But for some massively insane reason, Charles Band thought that Shrunken Heads was going to be the movie that made him famous. And he had it set up for a theatrical release. I would
Been
definitely
waiting
wait
since middle of June.
for the Empire set now because
Oh,
that's a.
the Empire set sold out now.
I thought it was coming back. Uh,
Oh, sure, they didn't want it anymore.
Scorpion with the two tails. Okay, is that the original art?
Oh,
Because that looks like art from like House by the Cemetery, doesn't it?
it does. That's been the original art, but for a while. But I will tell you this, guys. I saw a supposed HD of this on Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray is fuzzy. It's not worth the money.
Oh wow, that's not good.
It's not worth the money. Talk about fuzzy. I watched Poison Ivy today. From the Shout Factory set.
I've got that. I didn't find that bad quality at all.
Terrible quality. When you watch the unrated cut, it gets all blurry.
I didn't get that. I mean, like, are you? Because I watched them all. I watched it like over 2 days. I watched the entire.
I even went on Blu-ray.com to look at the reviews, and it said there were 2 stars. 2 stars in audio out of 6.
Well, here's the thing. You went to, you made one mistake. You went to Blu-ray.com.
That was after watching the movie.
No, actually, no. I didn't find it bad. I really didn't. Maybe because I'd seen copies before.
Maybe because you're too busy doing other things while I was on.
Oh, there's not enough like in. Maybe one of the later ones.
It does. It does feel really silly, that movie, though.
It's much tamer than you realize, actually.
They feel more. It feels more like a TV movie in a way.
So if you find like that fuzzy, well, I'm sorry, dude. You're probably not gonna have a good time with some of these. We got the Pup Master films here. The first 5 are good. The other ones are films.
I thought I said Arse Termination then on that Puppet Master.
So that might be a better film, Malcolm. Panther Squad with Sybil Danning. Yeah, I love that. Anything Sybil Danning, I love. The late great Julie Strain.
Yeah,
I've been watching like Twin Peaks, and Sherilyn Fenn, truly one of those beautiful women, along with like Mad Shinamic. Holy crap!
I'm going to say it. I was saying Shane Fenn, masturbation worthy.
I don't know.
Even later.
I don't know what that is.
So Killer Eye even had a sequel called Halloween Haunt.
I didn't know that, actually. That's the truth. I did not know that. Gore and Venice is here.
How many VHS movies is there? I watched 94, I think. VHS 94.
Famous TNA 2. Starring Diana Prince. Oh, starring Diana Prince. Hell yeah. For those that are fans
There's your Evil Bong. I like how on that Evil Bong, the one on the right, looks like it's coming out of his, what do you call it, instead.
They got to put like poor Chong on the cover because Lord knows he wouldn't sell it otherwise. Those movies suck ass. They're so bad. Even high, you can't like those movies. I'm sorry. Maybe the first one.
Christopher Lee's classic, End of the World.
Obviously the best Christopher movie of all time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, do I seem like super negative? I feel like I'm more negative than usual.
You need to get yourself sorted out.
I just gotta get some good movies.
Doctor Alien sounds like a great adult movie.
Judy Landers doesn't do nudity, but it's a fun little film. Don't Let Her In was one of the newer ones they did, and I won't say it's like it's great, but I enjoyed it overall. It was one of those that was on Tubi, and I think it had like 3 actors in it. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. That's not a diss on it. Like it's not a great film, but I just it was okay for what it was.
Well, I don't see it. I don't see it at May to December. Weird.
Which one?
Have you not seen me?
I cannot see any. I was looking at this. I can't see anything on the screen.
Oh, so they can't see me.
No, I can see you.
I wonder if the 4K Sony films looks good. I'm sure they're going to look better than they did, but they're probably not going to be fantastic. It might be like the Fatal Games thing, where it's decent, but it's not you know what I mean?
What a crappy cover
we
for
thought it
Dark
was in the
Angel
chat.
Descent.
That's a great. Do you know what? Dark Angel, obviously that's Jessica Alba original release movie before she took the role. It's actually amazing. What's that? Cemetery High?
Yeah. Yeah. Castle Freak's an actually legit good movie.
I wish they'd have done Blu-rays in this cell because it would have made it better.
Attack the 50-Foot Cam Girl, Assault of the Killer Bimbos. I wish these movies were as good as their box art was.
Hold on. Aliens Gone Wild. Aliens Gone Wild.
I think that's like a kind of like one of those tapes where there's like scenes from different films.
I think it's one of those ones where they're at the beach and they're like flashing and everything, going, yeah.
They can't release Pup Master versus Demonic Ties due to being a sci-fi movie. Actually, that's correct. That one's done for sci-fi. Got the Toxic Adventure box set pre-ordered. Nice, man. That's a new 4K set. Looks really cool.
I saw Lloyd Kaufman with it. He was holding it like this.
Colonel Cochran. But to be fair, like Pup Master vs. Demonic Ties is not a very good movie, so that's you're fairly safe for that one.
It's a very strange movie.
Damn, I gotta get positive here. Let's. I really like the subspecies movies. I like the first 5.
Why are you so negative today?
By Dream Maniac.
Why are you so negative about these?
I think it's the heat.
This is Full Moon. This is supposed to be your home of movies. This.
I love Full Moon. I grew up with the Full Moon stuff. I almost became, when I was gonna open up a comic book store, I called Full Moon. I spoke with one of the actresses. From
Let me just I'm going to reenact this phone call. Ring, 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 ring. Full Moon. Hi, my name's Mr. Pin, and I want to have your stuff. Who?
No, the thing's like that's the thing. The answer, like Full Moon's like that was the cool thing about Full Moon. The answer. That was one of the girls that answered. One of the girls actually was in the films. I was so surprised. But yeah, no, I was opening up a comic book shop. I wanted to carry Full Moon because they had the Full Moon cards at the time in the comics, and the movies. I was going to kind of carry them. He has been going out for decades. I mean, like, I wish.
Let's be honest.
As good as he.
Let's be honest here. Full Moon and Troma. Right, they might not have the best movies, but you got to love the heart that they've got for what they're trying to do.
I think Troma tries harder than Full Moon. That's my issue. I think Troma's
definitely in the past, but maybe not so much now. In the past, I agree.
Like I've met Lloyd, and he's a really nice guy. By the way, like how
he's a sexy dude.
He's so cool. That's it. You know, and as my dad knows from the when he like did the autograph thing for the DVD that Dad has at the house, because I autographed a bunch of like my movies from him, and I autographed one that I bought for Dad, which was a Paul Nash movie, and he just distributed it. He said, you know, I really didn't have much to do with this movie. I said, yeah, I just got it from my dad. He's a big Paul Nash fan, and so Lloyd is like, you know, from your son's gay lover, Lloyd got.
So the rumors are true. So the rumors are true. You did go in the back with him.
Oh, that's waiting for the Papa Wars movie. I wish they would have happened, man.
I don't know. You know, I look at these and I go, should I buy these or buy one, get one free? Or buy one, get one half price? And I'm like, nah. They're not Blu-ray.
No,
I want that Blu-ray but they're releasing.
Like, if you live in the U.S., there's some good stuff here. Like, I'm not sure what the shipping's like. But I'll buy the hell out of Dream Maniac. I'll buy Dream Maniac. If you're buying something here, guys, and you want like you want another movie, buy Dream Maniac and have yourself a blast.
Have you seen the Blue Rita cover?
The which one?
The Blue Rita one, the Jess Franco one they've released on Blu-ray.
Can I show that one?
Let me look first.
Because I know there's ones there, and there's actually an 18. Oh, you're over 18, like message.
Let me have a look.
This is why we do like.
Yeah, it's blacked out.
Okay. Just so
You
guys
have
know.
to go,
Like, this
but
is
you
why
have to go directly to. You have to go directly to Full Moon Direct.
Are you serious?
It's on their main page. See, right there.
So we got. Oh wow! I actually love this. Slip is great too. Oh, is that subspecies 5? Is that any good? Anybody see this one? Subspecies 5?
I ain't seen it. Has anyone else seen it? Those things, mate. The sexy stuff always looks so unsexy.
I'm not sure if Jason's there now, but we're looking at there's Delirium magazine right there.
Whoa!
I love the fact one. These.
Oh, I like that cover. I like that issue 7 cover.
They have great covers. There's some great stuff in this magazine, by the way. For those that have never checked it out, you really should check it out.
Oh, there's that cover that Jason was going to send me.
What, Jason? I see Retro Erotica there. Why haven't you sent me that one? Like, you just got to put it out there right now. And a subspecies cover.
Jason, why didn't you send me? Why didn't you send us all of them to review?
We will review, Jason. If you're there, we will review Delirium magazine.
We will do. Yes, we will review them if you send them to us. Malcolm, favorite animal attack movie?
I can say it right now. Jaws. But aside from that, Grizzly.
I would probably say The Birds. And I would also say probably... what's that one called? The one in the William Friedkin set with the shark. Mikado?
Really?
Yeah, Mikado. I really like that movie.
See, I thought you were going to say like the Jellyfish Man one that came on.
I guess Jason's not here. Well, he's feeling guilty now because he's feeling pressured into sending Delirium magazines.
I think he left a while back. But no, I'm not serious. I'm not a massive fan of The Birds. It's like one of my least favorite Hitchcock films.
That's because you don't understand Hitchcock at all.
Oh yeah,
I get that. Some of my least favorite, right, is actually Vertigo.
Is which one?
Vertigo. Out of the main ones.
Actually,
out of the main ones you always say.
I get that. I actually do. I was iffy on Vertigo for a long time. I like the stylistic things like Vertigo, but it's not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, month of October, by the way, guys, second week of October, we'll be announcing the results to the Patreon poll of Hitchcock films. Hey. So my cats are freaking out a bit tonight, guys, because two of the cats are just here hanging out. That's Goose that's cheering over there now, if you can hear the meowing, and Lordy. But my other two cats got fixed today, so they have to be like in the room on their own for the day. And Goose is used to playing them right like around this time, so he's kind of like he
feels a bit abandoned.
Yeah, a little bit freaked out of it. Hey, baby, come on. And with that being said, guys, at an hour and a half with me melting, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. Like, share, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell so that you know when these videos are happening. We got a massive amount of stuff coming in this month on regular channel, on Patreon. You want to be there for all that. Trust me, you really, really do. Super chat, super sticker, donate, all that good stuff. But above all, have fun. Enjoy the channel and enjoy the ride, because that's what it's all about. And we shall see you here next time. Right, Malcolm? You can
Yep. We'll see you all real soon.
You called cinema.